Okay, folks, this is something I have for work that I was given. We all get these. Let's see how we go with this piece. It's going to be a challenging one. Let's see if we can make this turn up a treat. Yeah, folks, if you're a person living with disability, this place is really good. It comes recommended, even though I don't enjoy it myself. I know the people there are really nice and they look after me. I'm just a person that wants to concentrate on what I can do, and that is to be a photocopier artist. But it's a really good workplace and it comes recommended, so yeah, I give it the thumbs up. I've been to other places and they were nowhere near as nice as this place. This is what we're doing, a t-shirt. And it's got the company logo, packable, packed with purpose, new horizons, well-being, well done well. Now I'm going to photocopy that. So it's a bit, you can't see it very clearly on the shirt, but yeah, that's it, the logo there. But basically, yeah, I really recommend this place to anyone who's got a disability or disabilities to work there. It's a good place. I'm trying to stick this in the corner. Yeah, looks a bit rumpled. Didn't do it very well. Just bent over like that. It's only a very small little logo there on the front there. Trying to flatten it out. Folks, it's difficult trying to work out where to put it and how to flatten it. But I'm really missing a lost loved one. I'm trying to get in touch with him. His name is Luigi. And I'm really lonely without him, and I don't enjoy anything, including work, without him. I really need to get in touch with him, and I'm really finding it difficult to get in touch. It really hurts my feelings that I can't find where Luigi actually has gone to. That's nicely there. I just got a bit of a rumple there. But basically, I'm really missing him and I really need to get in touch. It really hurts being away. I'm really lonely and I just find anything no fun. So you can understand I'm not keen on going to work on my own and working. I just wish I could be with Luigi. I just want to be with him, folks. I really, really need to find where my partner is. It really hurts my functioning. I get so upset being away from him. I get lonely, folks. I might come to work, but I do feel lonely even in a crowd. I feel that crowd form of loneliness, folks. I don't feel anyone else can quell the loneliness but him. And I don't want to focus on on my disability. I want to focus on my talent, and that is making photocopier art. I want to focus on my talent as a photocopier artist. And that's come up looking really nice. So I want to focus on being a brilliant photocopier artist and trying to use my talent there to make a decent living. So I can keep, because you don't earn much being disabled, working in an ADE, Australian Disability Enterprise. It's a good job, as I said, it's good, but it's like anything, I'd rather be focusing on my talent and putting my power into my talent. It's really hard focusing on it when it becomes just a thing you do on the side. rather than your primary thing. And I'm trying to get Channel 9 interested in what I'm doing, trying to get them to play my material on their 6 o'clock news bulletin. And it's really difficult, and they're not cooperating with me, folks. They're not helping me. They're just dragging their feet. They put everything on there like as if they're doing it to tease me. You know, I really feel that way, folks. That Channel 9 are not there to help. They don't care. They couldn't fucking care about anyone except the rich and the famous and people who give scrappy bits of dash cam or security footage of a crime or some horrible thing, or talking about murder and house fires and car crashes and all that sort of shit. It's shit. They just play shit. And they don't care about people like myself who really want to make a living, who want to make a living out of being talented. I don't want to focus on my fucking disability, folks. I want to be with Luigi. I want to be focusing on what I can, not what I can't do. You know, just because I'm disabled doesn't mean I have to be given the bum steer. You know, honestly, I'm sick to fuck of Channel 9. You know, fuck Channel 9. They can go fuck themselves. And basically, I'm trying my best to make this job that I'm doing make me enough money to bloody well do what I'm doing here. It's not cheap. I'm not a fucking made of money. Money doesn't grow on trees. Certainly not when you're disabled. So I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech. Had brain damage at birth, even though it hasn't been diagnosed. I also suspect I've got high functioning autism, but that's not to me considered a major problem. I call it a good thing, and that's why I believe I'm good at photocopier art, because of the high functioning autism, and that's not been diagnosed. But I've got another disability that I have been diagnosed with, but I can't talk about it like the other two because it's got stigma. So I'm dealing with stigma. And I don't like stigma. So I don't want to fucking talk about this particular one, even though it's been diagnosed and it affects me probably just as much as the others. So I've got multiple disabilities, folks. I've got more than one shitter. I've been dealt a crappy set of cards by my life, and I just have to fucking play them. So I have to keep playing my cards, folks, even though they're shit. They're fucking shit cards I've been given. I don't know why I got these bad cards in life, but I just have, folks, and I'm trying to play them. I'm trying to use this as my ace, my fucking ace, when everything's just a fucking piece of shit. Shit, folks. Trying to make this look good. So I'm trying to get recognised. I have to ration my hot water use really sharply now that I have to run a heater, and I'm having only one shower a week and having washing my hair once every 2 weeks, and I'm not using the overhead lights. I'm turning these off and using torch and a lantern, torchlight and lantern light, instead of a fucking proper light, because I can't afford it, folks. I'm trying to ration things, folks, so I can keep this campaign alive, keep my dream alive. I've got to keep my dream alive no matter what. And I just wish Channel 9 would just get their fingers out of their dirty asses and play my material. I have no respect for them anymore. I used to watch television when I was younger, and I used to be one of the audience that used to watch the fucking sensationalism and shit, but not anymore. I don't like it. I don't care anymore. I hear about a murder, I think, yeah, right, it's not going to bring them back. It's not going to bring back, putting them on the bulletin isn't going to bring back the dead person. So why fucking do that, play that shit? That's come up looking really quite interesting. We're going to use it, I think. I think we can utilise that one. But I'm really missing Luigi, and I'm really getting impatient now. I'm just getting really, really, really impatient with Channel 9, and I really wish they'd play my stuff, because I can't, there's only so much I can ration, before the cost of living totally swallows me up, or people like myself who are disabled aren't made of money. We're not fucking money spinners. Just because we can't make money and these rich people can, and they sometimes play other artists and artists that have been successful. And Channel 9 also loves to stick their noses up the asses of the rich and the famous and the successful. So I have no fucking qualms about taking the fucking piss out of this fucking TV channel. They're all like that anyway, but I need Channel 9's cooperation because they've got the most power. They've got the biggest audience. They're the biggest TV channel in fucking Australia. And I need their help to make my work happen. My TV, my stuff come up there. So I'm really over it. I'm really over watching the Bulletin every night. I don't fucking like it. It's really awful. I don't want to be focusing on my disability and having a low wage, having to deal with a low fucking wage based on my issue of disability, because disability is a real pain, and I need to be recognised as a talented person, not a fucking disabled person. Go fuck yourself, Channel 9. Go fuck yourselves, assholes. Up your fucking stinking ass, bitches. Go fuck yourselves. I don't want to be on Centrelink for the rest of my life. I don't want to be a taxpayer's burden. I want to be fucking self-sufficient and successful, just like everyone else can be that way. I want to have air conditioning. I want to have I want my friend Luigi, my friend that I want to marry. I did some stupid things when I was young, yes, but it's not fucking going to stop me from having a decent life if you can fucking help me. Help me, okay? Just fucking help me, bitches, you sluts! Stupid Channel 9, go fuck yourselves. I'm getting angry. Disabled rage, folks. Disabled rage. You get that with disability. You get a certain amount of rage involved. Disabled rage. Folks. It happens at work. I see a lot of them explode into a fit of rage. It's not fun being disabled, folks. Especially when parts of your brain are high functioning with the high functioning autism. And it's just not good to have these multiple disabilities. They clash and they don't get on very well. And that's come up looking quite a treat. So I'm just going to give you another view of my bedroom and my unit once again, just to make sure everyone who watches the Bulletin gets to see what my place actually looks like, if it ever goes to air, if my stuff ever makes airtime, if it ever gets up there and flies like a bird. I want to be free like a bird and be free of the ramifications of being disabled. I don't want my disability to determine my life. I don't want to be recognised as just a person with disability. I am not interested in what my disability has to fucking say. So the disability can go fuck itself. So I'm not going to let it rule my fucking future. It's not going to steal my life. It's not going to eat me up and chew me up. And these are more, and see this is reams and reams of artwork that I've been doing over a span of not so long. And it's just like so much paper. I've got cupboards of it. I've got fucking everywhere paper. I'm an artist and I'm not being recognised. I haven't had any art exhibitions. I've not been a very good salesperson of my artistic practice in the past, and my past is stinking me out of the future. And I don't want it. There's my TV. There's my hungry little fan heater. This is my computer and shit. And there's my lantern that I use. And this is my torch, which is gradually, I'm just flattening the battery, getting it ready for recharge. This one's already almost gone. So I've got to flat the batteries and charge them up on the charger. Oh, I nearly forgot one thing I didn't show in one of my other videos, and that was my Bathroom. I've got to show the bathroom, folks. It's really important. That's my showie wowie. This is my dunny can where the shit goes. And this I had to repair that because that was coming off. So yeah, this is me in the fucking mirror. So this is my place where I drop my clothes. I like to do it that way. So photocopier's telling me originals on the glass. So yeah, Channel 9, if you could play my material, I'll take back all that horrible, what's the word, diatribe, and I'll be forever grateful, all right? I'll be forever grateful. I guarantee that, okay? Just play it, just one. Okay? I think we can now call this one over.